Straight on to our top story. The Karnataka government is clueless about the Bangalore assault victim 2 weeks on. Now, in fact, not only is the state government is evasive in this case, but the brutality against a young woman has stunned the entire state. A day after KJP leader and Yediyurappa confidant Shobha Karandalaje alleged the role of local BJP men in the assault, the government remains silent. Chief Minister Jagdish Shettar on his part evaded pointed headlines today queries and passed on the buck to Home Minister R. Ashok. The Home Minister on his part as well has refused to comment on these damning allegations.
Can you ask BJP workers about
Home Minister will answer that question. Home Minister will answer that question. Yes.
Please. Sir, just one of the lines, sir.
Then I reacted.
Sir, just once more, sir. You can just say what you'll do, sir.
Headline says Pratibha Raman has been tracking developments and joins us for a live input as well. Pratibha, as far as the onus of taking on the responsibility of finding out what has happened, the government seems to be passing the buck from one end to the other. The Chief Minister saying the Home Minister will have the answers. The Home Minister saying that the probe is on. Just take us through the latest.
Well, as you rightly pointed out, the BJP government is very tight-lipped with this regard. In fact, when I did post certain questions, it's a total blame game that is going on. But then the fact remains that the police is unable to investigate further with some definite clues that they have, but then they're waiting for the victim's statement. So the excuse that the police have got now is the fact that the victim cannot really speak, and until and unless her statement is recorded, they cannot really go ahead with the investigation. But then, at least if the doctor provides the medical report as well as the FSL report, then that could point out some clues that could give us some sense of how the assault happened, and perhaps could help in the way the investigation can move forward. But even that remains a question mark, and we've been asking that question to the doctors as well, but then they too seem to be pretty tight-lipped. So all this boils down to the fact that perhaps what Ms. Shobha Karandalaje says, is it the work of the BJP government? That really needs to be investigated at this point in time.
And that's the other thing, that the role of the local BJP leaders as well as alleged must be taken into account, and the fact that these scathing allegations have also been made by a close confidant of, in fact, BSI. Just take us through these developments as well, how they're being treated.
As of now, the police do have 4 suspects in their custody, but then they aren't really telling us as to how the investigation is proceeding. And at least the accused statement could perhaps help in the way the investigation can move forward, but then the police seems to be tight-lipped about that as well. But then yesterday, Ms. Shobha Karandalaje did point out that she did speak with the SI in one of the police stations, and they did claim that the key accused in this particular case, where Shobha Karandalaje did point out that he belongs to one of the BJP workers, the councillor, the Zilla Panchayat member belonging to the Yelahanka constituency. So this person is a close aide of the Zilla Panchayat leader in Yelahanka constituency, and since it is a lot of these BJP workers who are involved in this, and that is why this whole investigation is stalled. That is the accusation that is being pointed out by Shobha Karandalaje. But then when I did ask the CM as well as the Home Minister, but then the Home Minister yesterday did say that no matter what party he belongs to, we will take strict action. But then today, suddenly he has changed the whole thing. He says, I wouldn't talk about it at all. I wouldn't comment on this at all.
Alright, so the doctors do expect the victim to start talking in 3-4 days' time. And of course, there are plenty of reactions coming in. The blame game, which has constantly been on as well. Some of these reactions coming across, which Pratibha has been bringing us.
Can you ask BJP workers about
Home Minister will answer that question. Home Minister will answer that question. Yes.
Please. Sir, just one of the lines, sir.
Then I reacted.
Sir, just once more, sir. You can just say what you'll do, sir.
Pratibha, before we let you go, also a word about the victim herself. The doctors coming out and saying that she is out of danger. They expect her to start talking in 3 to 4 days, and that perhaps will give us more clarity into what happened really.
Well, the fact remains that it will take quite some time before she really regains full consciousness and starts speaking, mainly because she suffers from a severe head injury, and she was hit by a brick-like hard stone, and which is why she had to undergo critical surgery, the brain surgery, and she does not have control over her entire body, because she is only able to move one side of her body, and the other side remains partially paralyzed as of now. But then the doctors do say that the reflexes are now improving. She's slowly able to move her limbs one by one, but then very, very slowly. So she is on a liquid diet, but then she's improving in the sense that she is at least out of the ventilator now. She's able to breathe on her own. So that is one sign that the doctors are really happy about at this stage.